All right, audio check one, two, three. All right, all right, the audio is working. That's good. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone. Today is kind of a bit of a weird day, actually. Well, before I do my intro here, I don't know, I was supposed to have like one more lesson, but I just got no word about it. So don't know what's going on yet. But if I still don't hear anything, I might have to give that person a call later. Because yeah, it's just strange. Like usually I get replies to my emails and stuff, but this time there was absolutely nothing since last Friday for some reason. And I don't know what's going on. It could be like a misunderstanding. It could be something I didn't catch because I'm pretty busy, so I sometimes forget like what I have to do on certain days. So sometimes people tell me something and I just forget about it. Like hey, like I have to do something on that day. I'm like okay, cool, and then I forget about it, and then I'm wondering like why those people don't show up on that day. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, so it's just a lot to do, guys. So before I do the intro today, first of all, do check out the links in the description. There's a lot of great stuff down there, so go and have a look. I keep adding more. So, these links, although the links never change, but the content will definitely change. There's a lot of merch, but it's not related to my channel. It's related to my other channels more. So, yeah, I don't have any merch here. This is just like me playing games and commenting and giving my ratings at the end. So, but my other channels are more kind of like commercial, I would say, quote unquote. So yeah, go and have a look. Especially right now, I'm busy with my music project. It is for next year, but I have to do a lot of planning, like starting right now. And so there's a couple of music videos to do next year. I have to figure out the scripts. I have to figure out like what to get for them, props, lights. Obviously, I have a lot of gear already, but you know, every project almost requires new things. That's just the way it goes. That's kind of the nature of the business. So I'm pretty busy, like looking for stuff and getting ideas. Yeah, writing the script. I'm gonna have to do a casting call because I'm gonna need like one actress, and if I get lucky, somebody who can do makeup. Nothing like too difficult, but just it will add to the value of the video. And I'm also thinking like to do another music video which is easier than the main one, let's say. But I'm also thinking like, should I link them together? Should they be independent? That I don't know yet, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm busy with right now, and so there's a lot going on, obviously. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna like set up here very quickly. It should be all good already, but let me just double check very quickly. I had some issues today, but it was not with OBS. It was more kind of online. Here it looks all fine though. Yeah. I might look a bit blurry for some reason, but I'm not sure why that is. And anyway, during the game, actually, I'm gonna disappear because there is no space for me on the screen. I checked the game. There's no way to put myself anywhere. So I'm gonna be here in the background, but you will not see me. And I will just comment from time to time and try to guide you. So I'm gonna play Opus Echo of Starsong. This is a great game, and I did already beat it before. However, I never streamed it or recorded anything. The cool thing about it though is that I already made a video about it maybe 3 years ago, I guess, because that in that year it was my game of the year, my favorite game of that year that I played it in, and I made a video. The video got like 30 or 35 views, which is really like nothing, you know. However, like the company Sigono, who designed the game, somebody from their team, you know, they found my video somehow, and they left a video, a comment on it, which was, you know, kind of thanks for playing, etc., etc., etc. And that's cool, you know, that's great actually. I mean, how often does that happen? To be honest, I mean, I understand if the video got like thousands of views, but was like I think it's a good video. Don't get me wrong, but I never expected like the people from Sigono to come in and comment. That was pretty awesome. So the reason why I picked this game, though, just very quickly before I start, is because in the end, so when the credits roll, eventually, I kind of made a song for it, for the credits. So kind of to promote my album next year as well. What I'll do is like for the final video, for the last video, I will I will just remove the track that they used, and I will put my track in the credits instead. And you know, that's kind of like a obviously a promo for my project. Um, I have no idea how to do that in OBS. So the only way I think I can do that is I have to record the clip first. I have to edit it, and then you know I can stream the clip basically. I can be there in the background, like watching and uh, writing comments on YouTube. Uh, but I will not like it will not be like live, if you know what I mean. All right, so that's kind of the plan. Let me start off by doing a quick record test just to see if OBS is working. Sometimes it looks like it's working, but then you find out it's not. But it seems to be working. All right, good, 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 good. That's good. Still look a bit blurry for some reason. I don't know why. Is it like what's going on here? Um, let's do a very quick test here. I have a small book here, so yeah, it looks like a bit kind of not right for some reason. Okay. Hmm. All right. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to. This is not the best way to do that, but I think like this is sharper, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe like. Okay. Just hold on, guys. Oh, I think I'm zooming in actually at the same time. I shouldn't do that. Should be around here, I think. All right. So then the zoom is this one. Maybe I can. Oh, they have a nice white page here, which could be a bit sharper, I think. Um, Here, isn't that it? I think this is it. Yep, this is probably it, I guess. Wait, one sec, guys. What the hell, man? It's weird because like the text looks pretty good, but my face for some reason looks a bit blurry. I don't know why that is. Anyway, I just have to move it so it doesn't catch the frame of the green screen. Oh, it still does. Okay, no worries. I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, maybe it's fine. I don't know. No idea. I can't really properly do it, so we'll just go with auto, I guess. All right, let me start recording and I'll just do a brief intro Oh, I have to set something up actually. Hold on, I forgot about that. How do I do that in OBS? Okay, wait. I think I know how to do that. Yep, media source, isn't it? Yeah, it's a local file. Just one sec, guys. I almost forgot about it. I just remembered that I have to do this thing. This one, here it is. Restart playback. Show, no, that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna try something. I'm not sure it's gonna work, okay? But I'm just gonna try it very quickly. Okay, and does it work? I don't hear anything at all.
In the silence.
Yep, it's there's something which is not capturing. Okay, that's interesting. Hmm. All right, let's do it another way then. I have another way to do that, which is here. Just give me a moment. We'll do it through, what do you call it? VLC player. So, oh, they actually have this one as well. I didn't see that one. Hold on. Huh. What is this though? Okay, let's try this one. Okay, but there's no audio though. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's try. Which one can I try here? Window capture? Yeah, window capture, I guess. Should be that one. There we go. I don't need to capture the cursor. It's just a bit weird here, but I can do like that. Do we have audio though? That's my main question. Oh yeah, now we do. Okay, good. All right. I just need to like well, I will full screen it eventually. Got it. Great. Let me remove these two very quickly. So that one and that one. We don't need to leave that in here. Okay. All right. Let's try this then. All right, let's go. Okay, just have to make myself centered around here. Still look a bit blurry for some reason. I don't know why. Well, it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yo guys, Otaku Ops here. Welcome back to another video. Today here it's Thursday. Very kind of cloudy, miserable weather. It's been like that for a while though, to be honest. I think like it's just a rainy season. Um, a lot of people in Japan say that it's in June, but actually that's not the case at all. You'll get like a couple of days of rain in June, sure, but that's not what I call a rainy season. Um, this is worse right now. Anyway, welcome back, guys. First of all, before I start, do check out the links in the description. There's a lot of great stuff down there, so go and have a look. I do update some of them from time to time. Obviously, there's a lot of links down there. So, I'm not like an octopus. I'm not updating all of them at the same time. However, especially like I would say the poster shops on Redbubble, just merchandise in general, it's updated fairly regularly. So definitely check those out, and also like my music project website. There's a lot of stuff coming up. In fact, after I finish my intro, uh, I will show you a teaser video for my music project, because I think like if it's independent by itself, I don't think many people will watch it. However, if I mix it in here, then it will get more eyeballs, and that's kind of the point. So this is like a teaser for the album that's coming out next year, probably sometime like in late spring, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Looks think things can happen, things can change. I can't give like a definitive date at the moment, but just kind of like if everything goes well, let's say, then it will be sometime in spring. All right, so today, obviously, as you can see behind me and from the stream title, I'm gonna play Opus Echo of Starsong. Now, this is a game that I already played before. However, I never really recorded it or streamed it. I did like record a little bit of it, just 20 minutes or so, and I made a clip of it. Basically, I commented about the positives and negatives in the game. That was about 3 years ago, probably 2022, I'm guessing. And I gave like my opinions about it, stuff like that. The cool thing is that, well, the video itself actually only got 30 or 35 views, something like that, which is pretty sad. I think like most people these days, this is not what they want to watch, unfortunately. People prefer to go watch like League of Legends or Valorant or games like that, which are completely mindless and there's nothing there. But unfortunately, I mean, that's what attracts the masses. But remember, there's no masses without the asses. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, I didn't grow up with these type of games. I grew up with games that made you think, where you had to read a lot of text, like Final Fantasy, etc. And this is what I grew up with, and I'm not gonna change just because I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon just because it's gonna get me more clicks. Not at all. Yeah. So this is a kind of interesting game. It's not the first one in the Opus series. However, you are not required to play the previous games because the universe like is, I guess, like somewhat connected, but not really. Like it's really not necessary. Maybe like Rocket of Whispers. Maybe you can play that one first, but even then, it's really not necessary, I would say. As far as this game is concerned, though, Echo of Starsong, it came out in 2021, and then it was ported to a couple of other places, starting from 2022. It's also available on iOS, although to be honest with you, I get that some people don't have a computer. I absolutely get it. You know, even in Japan, some people don't have a computer. They just have like a cell phone or whatever. However, if you're like playing games like Opus especially on a cell phone, I really think that you're missing out because you're missing out on the audio. The audio is crap. I'm sorry, but the audio from your tiny phone is really not good. So iPad, kind of same story, really. Just the screen is a bit bigger. Uh, unless you have some kind of like external speakers, but even then, I mean, I just don't know why you would torture yourself, to be honest. Just get like a computer. It's much better. Uh, and also it came out on PS5, I think, this year in September. So if you have PS5, then you can go for that. All right. A couple of things I will say about this game is that there are certain decisions in this game which are determined by a die roll, and that can be a bit annoying if you lose because the achievements are kind of based on that. So sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just like, if you lose, then you take some damage and that's it. Uh, but in a lot of cases, like you actually have to win because there's some kind of rare item that you need, and without that item, you cannot complete all the achievements. If you're going for the achievements, that is. If you're not, then you don't need to care about that shit. Uh, However, like this time, I am gonna go for it, and that's why I have a walkthrough prepared. I'm gonna go. Gonna play with the walkthrough in the background and see how it goes. The only thing I will say though is that if you do lose those mini games, the game autosaves very often. So the best thing to do probably is to immediately like go out. If you're using Windows, you know, just like Alt Shift back to Windows, do the Control Alt Delete and close the game, like physically kill the game, and then reopen it, and it hopefully it reopens from the last part, which you just redo that small mini game again, and maybe this time you will win. But yeah, you shouldn't lose though. That's for sure. And the other thing I will say is that the music is fantastic. The music is really great. Even like in Whisper, the one I always forget the title, how it goes. Whispers of Rockets, I guess. Uh, the music was pretty good, but in this one, it's much better. Like this is really good soundtrack. I This is one of the few soundtracks where almost every track is on my playlist. I really like it. So yeah. There will be a little surprise for you guys in the very final video, which is connected to my music project. So do stay tuned. And yeah, let's jump into the game. But before we do that, I want to show you a quick teaser of my music project that is coming out next year. So we'll start with that, and then we can have a look at the game. See you back in a bit. All right, so just let me cue it up, and we'll go from there. Hopefully it works. Hopefully everything works.
In the silence between stars, I am alone. A drifting dream preserved in glass.
Okay, I see that it's actually not working for some reason. Like I see the screen, but it's blank. I don't know why that is though. Like it shouldn't be like that at all. Let me just play a little bit. Let's see what happens. It's just like I don't know. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I've never done this, so I don't know how it works. I always had trouble like with videos in OBS. It just never quite works for some reason. All right. Do we have a picture or still not? It should be something. Okay. There's nothing. I see. Very interesting. Maybe I have to. Ah, okay. Is that it? Okay. I didn't know you had to change that thing here in the settings. All right. Well, now it should work. All right. Let's go back from the beginning then. It should be fine now.
In the silence between stars, I am alone. A drifting dream preserved in glass. Time has forgotten my name, yet I remain, watching, waiting. I've seen amazing things. I have watched galaxies blooming and fading, worlds passing like thoughts, glowing faintly in the dark. I have seen colors no eyes were meant to see, shapes beyond light, and heard songs that echo through the fabric of time. I wish you were here to witness the splendor of the cosmos. If you could see what I've seen, you'd understand. The universe is alive.
Okay, well, I hope that recorded just fine on the stream anyway. Anyway, yeah, that's just a teaser video for my music project next year. There's a couple of music videos to do, so I'm very busy at the moment working on all that stuff. Anyway, that's it for the intro. I'm gonna disappear and we're gonna launch the game because, like I said before, earlier on in the stream, there is no place on the screen for my face, unfortunately. There's always like something in the corner. There's either like character, image, or text. So I don't want to like spoil the beauty of the game with my ugly mug. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna disappear, but I'll be here, obviously in the background, and I just need to set up a few things here before we go. So we can remove that one. We can close the VLC. I don't need that anymore. And I just need to capture the game. All right, so let's launch it first. Okay, well, I see it, but obviously it's nowhere at the moment. So let's change here. Do we got anything or not? What is this? Okay, like I can see it, but I know you guys can't for some reason. There's just a black screen. What's going on here? Da-da-da. Let me see here. Okay, what's going on? Um, Let me just change very quickly here. That one, yep. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It should be fine. I don't know why it's not doing anything. Wait, wait a second. Oh, I can definitely close that one. All right. Let's see if it does anything. Nothing at the moment. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way then. Game capture once again. Try that one. You know, OBS always likes to do this type of stuff. There's always something with it, like, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I'll figure it out, but I don't know what's going on here. Huh. Okay, let me try this one. Where is it actually? It's not that one. Well, that one you can see, at least. We don't need that though. And then it just disappears. Okay. Why is that? Is there any particular reason for that? Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't do anything, by the way. It just suddenly popped up. Well, I need to restart it because that's not what I want. Well, before I restart it, let me go into settings very quickly. I don't think there's that much to do though. You can change the language. However, it's only Chinese or Japanese. But I think in Japanese is probably better. And then of course, yeah, they have different languages, but not that many actually. I think this is like both Chinese, probably like Cantonese and Mandarin, and then they have Japanese. Yeah, this is fine. And then what is the advanced settings? Oh, I don't know why it's set to medium. Definitely I can play on high. And then that's fine, yeah. I'm not sure how better it really makes it though, but anyway. Alright, so I'm just gonna quit it and then restart, because I need like the intro screens as well. And then we'll go from the prologue. Okay, just gonna quickly check something here. This one is alright. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, let's move. Okay, now it's working. So, what I'll do is this. That way I can see the chat. And then I can also see the walkthrough. Alright. We'll go from here, probably. Alright, guys, so welcome to OPUS, Echo of Starsong. I think, like, probably the first time you play it, it might not be this exact screen, okay? But I already beat the game, so that's why it's like that. However, as you can see, there is no option to start a new game. You can only like reset the game, and then it will basically like re-enable all the options. Okay, let me just do a quick audio check though. Yeah, it's fine. All right, okay, so we'll go from here. I don't, kind of risky a bit to do that, but that's fine. So we're gonna reset the game. Yeah, so this is what it looks like actually, probably when you launch it for the first time. And yep. You don't know what's going on at the moment, just some kind of spaceship floating in front of a, I don't know, looks like a huge camera actually floating in space, but it's not. It's just like an asteroid with a gate basically. All right, so let's start. Yeah, I'm gonna start over. I don't know, guys. If you want, do you want me to read this? I mean, it has voiceover, but not for the, not for all of it. I guess I should read it. Okay, so asteroid center gravity 0.8 standard G. Cave conditions ideal. Oxygen levels 19%, but it's sufficient. Prepared for landing.
対一の加護、今から流脈の探査を開始する。当主、恐れ入りますが、この流脈は全く資料がございません。ご自身が危険を冒さずとも、このような場所は他の者に任せては。若い自分にいくつの流脈を越えてきたと思っている。お主らだけ危険な目に合わせては、当主として面目が立たん。 当主、すでに一族のために人生の大半を犠牲にされて、もう良いではありませんか。若き日を一緒に過ごしただけの一人のためになぜ。
そこまでにしておけ。
申し訳ございません。
聞きなさい。今この時をもって私はただの李幕だ。飛び家の当主ではない。ここはあの時一緒に歩くのが叶わなかった道。死ぬ前に自分の人生を完成させたいのだ。伝説によれば、まず太陽神が生まれた。その炎は岩壁を覆いとどまり、やがて龍脈と呼ばれた。龍脈の力は衰えを知らず、古代文明万道を生み出した。
Eight orbis, six circum, 17 gratis. May the eons realign the stars so we may find each other in death.
古代万道の男、苦労と共に生き、最愛の人と出会うことが叶わなかった龍脈の主。万道文明は隆盛を誇るが、原因不明の滅亡を迎えた。多数の瓦礫と壮大で神秘的な青いエネルギー、龍脈を残して。ヘイダ、ようやく戻ってきたよ。本当は龍脈の狂乱から逃れたいものだ。君のもとに帰ってきたよ。レイダ、また歌声を聞かせておくれ。偉大な龍脈探査者になり、英海飛び家に栄光をもたらしなさい。今はの際に母上が残したこの言葉を今でも思い出す。今から100年の昔、遠い彼方の太陽系3階、偶然発掘された龍脈の遺跡に、この惑星系はにわかに色めきだった。辺境の地だった3階は各地からの龍脈探査兵であふれた。この20年間は争いが絶えず、人々はこれを龍脈大戦と呼び、死者は1000万を超えた。最終的に大型財団である惑星工業連合が勝者となり、事態は終局を迎えた。しかし公連の勝利も平和にはつながらない。龍脈の巨大な誘惑は人々を惑わせたままだった。争いは民間に飛び火し、依然として龍脈をめぐる小競り合いが続く。 ついには無法者たちが組織化を始め、あちらこちらで盗掘が起こった。大戦の炎は鎮火するばかりか、小惑星には無法者たちが増え続けていた。業を煮やした高連は今までの高圧的な管理をやめ、龍脈を解放し、法の下での採掘を許可した。この知らせは一瞬で山海に広まり、無法者の集う危険な地区から探査者の楽園へと様変わりした。身分職業問わず一つの目的のため、外惑星からも人が殺到した。龍脈を自分のものとし、一攫千金、立身出世の夢を叶えるために。もちろん国に帰れず放浪していた私も。あれは66年前、エイダと出会った年のこと。
お坊ちゃんには無理ですよ。探査は遊びじゃない。
やってみなきゃわからないさ。さあ、情報は？
もう全部お売りしましたよ。
あれがあのピンボケした写真1枚と大まかすぎる方向。あんなのでどこが龍脈かなんて誰がわかる？
おやおや、ミコがいないんで。なるほど、それは見つからないでしょうな。
ミコ？
お客様、英海人でしょ？訛りでわかりますぜ。まさかミコすら知らないなんて。
つべこべ言わず、お金を払った以上義務を果たせ。
若、まずは落ち着いて。この程度のことで。
やだ、龍脈を見つけ儲けたい。でもミコを雇うお金もないない。お坊ちゃん、もう一回言いましょう。龍脈なんて見つけられ。うわあ、離して。
貴様が何を言おうが自由だが、バカを侮辱するようなことは許せん。
カイト、やめなよ。
口を慎め。我々英海人は巫女などには頼らんのだ。
巫女には頼らん。若、兄さんは英海の貴族で。はあ、よりによって一番嫌いな。3階の鉱山採掘に乗り出して高連に尻尾を巻いて逃げ帰った。それでまた3階に。なんとまあ熱い面の皮で。ミコがいなくても自分で考えたらいいしょ。
若、どうしましょうか。
Okay, so yeah, in the game, like some decisions will look like that. Some of them look a bit different, but yeah, you have to make choices. Some of them matter, and some of them not in particular. So as far as I know, this one does not really matter, but I'm gonna pick the first one.
まずは下ろしてあげ。
万道は無償。その話、私にいただけませんか？
おやまあ、どこぞの美人さんで。
おい、何なんだよ。
暴力的な英海人より私たちにその情報を売った方がいいですよ。私たちの戦隊の巫女は龍脈探しのエキスパートですから。
なんとまあ素晴らしい。やっとまともなお客様。ピチピチの感謝さ様には600クレジットでご提供。
取引成立ね。
おい聞けって。
はい、これ振込先と ID ね。3標準時以内にお願いしますよ。
エイダって名前の振り込みがあったらそれが私ですから。
龍脈は風水の導きとともに。んじゃミコさんによろしくね。
おいちょっと待って。
And this one is actually, it does matter, so you have to stop the transaction.
待てってば、そいつに騙されてるかも。
近寄らないで。もう取引は終わったでしょ。お姉様に何する気？
ガキがうろちょろと。
カイト、子供だぞ。
あのネズミ消えましたな。
そっちの商談も終わったでしょ。一体何がしたいの？ラミア危険よ。すぐ手が出る人たちだから。
お金を払わない方がいい。その情報に価値なんてないから。もし信じられないならこれを。
詐欺師は大体自分も被害者だっていうの。テンプレ野郎。ラミアちょっとやめなさい。産海人をいじめるような奴らに遠慮はいらないでしょ。ごめんなさいね。きっとあなたの言ってることは本当だと思う。
もちろんさ。この写真見てよ。
でも暴力で解決する人は嫌い。二項無償、開口無中。ではまた。
Yeah, I think like when he's just by himself, there's no voice. So yeah, what's wrong with these people? Let it go. You can't blame them. East Ocean promised 1,000 peaks during the war. It wouldn't surrender to United Mining, but we ended up being the first to do so. Hard to complain about people hating us after what had happened. We were so close to getting the intel. Hey, don't worry. We can get the Lumen Association to help. Yeah, right. When were they ever willing to help us? Well, the rat said he's from the association. If we go and tell them about our unfinished business, I'm sure they'll be willing to help out. This... Oops, sorry. This was where Eda and I first met. Kay wasn't too fond of them. From what I remember, the place was a bustling space station. In that little red craft there, that's your craft. There are like locations, yeah, but you're supposed to go to the last one. However, exploring stuff will give you hints about the lore and stuff like that, so you should explore as much as possible. So let's start with the bazaar. Fortune 9 was an up-and-coming trading hub that served as a transition point between the restricted area and the asteroid belt. Even though it was hard to trust traders around here, Lumen Intel was the primary product for sale. That's one of the reasons Kay and I came here to investigate Lumen. Okay. Let's go to this one. May Helios's blessing be upon you. That's how everyone greeted us as we walked to the center of the shrine. It said that Helios came down from the heavens, bringing blessings to 1,000 peaks. The myth ends with Ignis calling the wrath of heavens down upon the land, but that does not deter the faithful, who still exist in great numbers. Okay. Young cooperation with United Mining, the Lumen Association was set up in the 18th and final year of the Lumen War to resolve disputes regarding mining rights. A system was put in place to resolve conflicts and give Intel brokers legal standing, with the goal of maintaining stability in 1,000 Peaks and preventing further bloodshed. Yet another victim. You're not from here, are you? We don't know this traitor. But he showed us his association ID. Fortune 9 is a new trading hub. The place is full of scammers. Listen. These traders team up with local pirates and set people like you to their bases using fake intel. Once they ambush you, they'll disassemble your ship and sell the parts on the black market. Is this the photo he showed you? You may think this is an untouched cave, but it's actually home to the Bones Brigade, a gang of pirates notorious for smuggling lumen. Any runner with common sense would want to stay away from this place. You don't have a witch, do you? Here, I'll give you the coordinates. This witch Starsong was copied recently. Parsing it will give you the exact location. If you got nothing better to do, you're welcome to get rid of them for us. And tell any runner you know to keep an eye out. The association isn't here to babysit outsiders, you know. And then you get the pirate recorded Starsong. So Starsongs in this game are kind of like you have to think about it in terms of resonance, I guess. Like they resonate with certain mines, with lumen in those mines, and that's how you're able to locate them. One could glean the coordinates of lumen asteroids, making them highly coveted items in the marketplace. However, only the emissaries of Myrian gods, the witches, could record them. Yeah, and this is like the first memory that you get. As you can see, there are 240 of them to get, which is a lot, but hopefully we'll get there eventually. Right. This is a licensed operation under the Lumen Mining Act. Oh, this is the merchant. This is a different guy, I think. What can I do for you, runner? Well... Okay, so to trade, you have to have a local resident, which I don't have at the moment, and there's nothing to sell either. So this one is something for later, basically. And once you've done that, you'll see like in the corner there, it says navigator, and that's where you're supposed to click. Or I'm using the keyboard actually, I don't know. By Taiyang's mercy, I hope those girls never find the place. We should go warn them. It's their own business, nothing we can do about it. But you're still concerned. Of course I am. Do you remember why we're here in Thousand Peaks, young master? Find Lumen Caves, restore honor and prosperity to the clan. I know this isn't the time to help others. Well, maybe helping these people out will restore some honor too. Hey! Good Lumen, don't get all happy yet. If things were the other way around, they would have left you to the pirates without batting an eye. Let's parse the Starsong the association gave us to see where they went. Okay, so you use the arrows, and then I think it's actually not C, it's probably enter, but it could be C as well. Yeah, so you move around. This is not all, by the way. Like, actually, I can move around more. This is the Star Ignis, actually. It's huge, but... There's more locations, but at the moment you can't obviously see anything. It's just it will be unveiled later on as we proceed. So let's go to the asteroid 745. We should be keeping our heads down. We're still on the run. It would be better not to get involved. Okay, you can't just take back your word like that. I know. I just hope we don't get into any trouble. We're just catching up to warn them. It'll be fine. Fine, but you're gonna regret this. They have a witch on their ship. What exactly are witches anyway? War machines. Our clan rarely talks about them. But they were the main reason why East Ocean was defeated in the Lumen War. If it wasn't for their ability to detect lumen, I doubt anyone would like them. Looks like an average lumen cave. Look closer. See those entrances on the side? That's a sure sign this place has been converted. This is an organized gang. So, are those two... No signs of any ships nearby. Must have been lured in already. Can't say for sure what'll happen to them. If they're lucky, they'll just loot their ship. And if they aren't, well... Isn't there anything we can do? We have to leave the ship outside and sneak in through one of their entrances. I'm ready. Alright, let's do this. Remember to follow my orders once we're in. Sorry, I didn't expect this to be dangerous. It's just some pirates. Grab your synth scepter. We better get going. Obtained this synth scepter. So that thing is actually, you use that to play the songs of the stars. Passed down during my training as cave runner, remain clear in my mind. Okay, yep. As I recall, this was the first lumen cave I set foot in since arriving in Thousand Peaks. The anxiety of knowing that it was also a pirate base did little to contain my excitement. Okay. Just give me a quick second here. I think, yeah, I think there's nothing else to do at the moment, so, yep.
ちょっと小づいた程度で簡単に道を開けましたね。
危うく殺しかけてたじゃないか。行こ
う。まずは観察から。止まって。起きた、急げ。獲物は女だってさ。
ごめん。
焦らずに。どうやらこの門で間違いなさそうですな。
But before, I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Let me see here. Okay, yep. You can actually look around if you want, but there's not much at the moment, yeah. There are some dudes up there, by the way, as well.
この門の中に入るためには。
流脈をここまで改造できるとは、おそらく退役軍人の集まりでしょう。こちらへ。
Oh, hold on.
これは何に使うものなんだろ
う。足場に登るときはできるだけ静かに。気づかれぬよう注意してください。
But wait, there was something here, wasn't there? Let me see. Okay, I guess not yet. Maybe it's that thing, actually, yeah. Alright, let's have a look here.
行動は素早く。壁画などは後回しです。
う。これ、英会で見た気がするんだ。
当然です。 ここは龍脈文明の故郷ですから。
対一の加護、僕たちの信仰と3階の万道は本当に繋がってたんだ。
私からすればどれもただの鉱山ですがね。
あ、ごめん、早く行こう。
Yeah, so you see, like, even though this is not like an item you collect or something you pick up, it still counts as a memory. So this one is very easy to miss if you're kind of in a rush to save them, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is mural. Okay, so let's see here. It's a holy suffering. It says here this mural depicts the myth of how Ignis's ice blue essence was transformed into lumen after his flames had faded. The lumen flowed without end, eventually giving birth to the Myrian gods. However, their inability to control the energy of Ignis within them meant that at any moment they might be engulfed in flames of suffering. Okay.
ここにも門がある。
むやみに触らないでください。自ら潜入をばらしたいのですか。
大丈夫さ。考えすぎだよ。
行きましょう。
Okay. Okay, yeah, there's not much to do at the moment. Just follow him around.
行けるのはここまでですな。あそこは誰も警備していないように見えます。私はここで警戒しています。若は他の道を探してください。
カイト、上に行けるみたいだ。
素晴らしい。行きましょう。
ここ、違法改造船ばかりだ。
船を解体して闇市で部品を売ったりしているんでしょうな。ここはおそらく大丈夫そうです。どうなさいました若。飽きませんか。
カイトの指示を待っている。
何をおっしゃる。若はすでに一人前の探査者ではないですか。巫女の流命はお持ちですか。
もちろん。
Oh, okay. So this is like kind of automatic memory. You get it for free, basically. That's number 4.
奏でましょう。今までの訓練は決して無駄ではありませんぞ。
どうして反応しない。
音源が破損しているからです。
カイト、意地が悪いぞ。
怒らずに教え忘れていたことがございます。周りをよくご覧なさい。あそこにあるものがわかりますか。3階特有の装置、流命箱です。探査時には音源が破損していたり、演者の能力不足で行き詰まることが多々あります。手持ちに B 級音源しかない今がまさにそうですな。 況を打破するためのものです。音源の破損が何ですか。対一の加護。龍脈は常に活路あり。
Oh, okay, you get another memory for free. So yeah, these are the song pipes. They relied on song pipes to enhance their voices. Only then were they able to enter the gates. This unique feature made it much easier for modern cave runners to open them. Okay. Let me see here. I'm just reading like the walkthrough so I don't miss anything. Okay, there's an item you can pick up on your way there. Very close to the starting point. But that's not... Wait, is that here or the next screen? I think it's the next screen, I guess. Alright, let's move then.
Inside 採掘され尽くした後に廃棄されたのでしょう。ラッキーですな。さあ、行きましょう。
I will, but there is something around here. I think it's maybe that one.
カイト、これ力燃料管だろ。
無法者同士奪い合った結果か。ほとんど残ってないように見えますな。
Yep, that's the one. That's number 6. Okay.
Soの調子です。
行き止まりか。
龍脈は常に活路あり。よく見てください。その調子です。行きましょう。
Yep, you'll have to do that a couple of times throughout the game. So here, let me see here. Okay, alright. So let's move then.
Deep 基地として成立してる。
龍脈の重力は安定してますから、基地を作るベースとしては最適なんでしょう。
龍脈と重力は表裏一体であり、そのエネルギーを介して神々は交流をする。だっけ？
そこまでにしましょう。今は勉強の時間ではありません。
Ooh, okay. I know a little bit of Japanese. This is not really translated correctly. He basically said like we should study later or something. But I guess like overall, yeah, it's okay.
今更ですな。英会での訓練時に見飽きたのではないですか。実際に目にしてみると、やはり細部の違いが気になりますか。
Yeah. By the entrance, this one, okay. Yeah, that's the memory. So that's number 7. So far, so good. all 100% here. So Presidio, the guardians of Lumen asteroids. Carvings of these deities could be found on Lumen valves. It's believed Presidio is split into hundreds of forms, present wherever Lumen can be found. Besides protecting Lumen, they are responsible for recording history, and their accounts could be seen all over Mirian inscriptions. Radio. Okay, let's have a look
全
here.
部乾いちゃってる。
Okay. I think... Okay, let me see here.
これだ。この利水管がおそらく主要な管です。通常流脈の奥深くまで伸びています。
あの二人はこの奥に。
やってみる価値はあるでしょう。流脈最深部といえば祭壇。悪党好みの場所ですから。
Okay. I think this one is fairly easy. Well, let's look at the end here. Nothing here. Yeah. I think you just opened them.
Yoshi, 利水が満タンになったぞ。
お見事です。では、この次に何をしなければならないか覚えていますか？
流明で風天箱を起動させると、溜まった利水がガスに変化する。奏でても反応がない。
予見できた反応です。流弁の中に力がありませんから、冥界上と共鳴しようがありません。
なんだ。
おそらく風天箱のオーバーフローですが、機械が古すぎると耐えられないのです。ご注意を。力は自己共振します。最終的に流脈が爆発することも珍しくはありません。
Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Let me see here. Go into it. Alright.
この下にあの女二人がいるでしょうな。もし奴らがあの二人を人質にした場合、躊躇せず始末します。
助けに来たんだぞ。
逆の立場ならあの女たちはきっと。
お姉様、この情報当てになるの？少しリスキーかな。いろいろな情報を見てきたけど、 大体反社会的勢力と組んだ流脈詐欺なのよね。分かってるわ。でもリスクはつきものでしょ。はいはい、プラン通りしっかりやってよね。はは、承知しております、親愛なるラミア殿。プラン1は、もし本当に流脈の情報だったら外で私の帰りを待ってて。プラン2、無法者のアジトだったら私は巫女だとアピールする。で、流脈を探すのを手伝う代わりに解放してと嘘をつく。じゃあプラン3、24時間経っても私から連絡がなかったらそっちから連絡してもらう。肝心なのは、何が起こってもラミアが助けに来てくれるってことでしょ。それな。
出てこい。隠れても無駄だ。
面倒なことになったわ。プラン2ね。だから言ったじゃん、宇宙船で突撃しようか。まだ早いわ。周囲にどの程度船がいるかわからないし、計画通り行きましょう。24時間過ぎちゃったらラッセル先生に連絡して。
観念して出てこいよ。身代金持って迎えに来てもらいな。VIP 待遇するぜ。
万道は無償。お師匠、どうかお守りください。
おや、ずいぶん若い客だな。
あなたがリーダーね。私はビジネスの交渉に来たの。
前に来たネズミ野郎も同じこと言ってたな。おい、仲間は見つかったか。
ボス、レーダー上のどこにも奴らの船が見つかりませんぜ。
私は本気よ。話す価値はあると思うわ。
ベテランには見えねえけどな。
私たちの目的は同じ。言うまでもないでしょ。
ならお前が本気だとして聞け。俺らは闇市の運び屋に過ぎねえ。でお前は何がしたい。
私は巫女よ。
なんだと。
私には流脈探しを手伝ってくれる人が必要なの。
カイド、前にいる。
静かに、バレないように。
Alrighty. So here, okay.
一人だけだ。もう一人は船の中か。よく聞き取れないな。
お静かに変わりましょう。たかがネズミが大きく出たもんだ。巫女さんよ。流脈を探すのはあんたらのお箱じゃなかったか。流脈対戦で3回全土の流脈を見つけ出したのはお前さんたちだろ。
私ができるのは発見まで。探査ができる人が欲しいのよ。あなたたち適任じゃない。
つまりお前が探して俺らが掘るってわけか。
いらないわ。そこで見つけたものを教えてくれるだけでいいの。
嘘つけ。
取り分がいらねえ。そんな話聞いたことないよな。お前
一つだけ要求させて。もし工業連合の軍隊と目標の流脈が被ったら先に動いてほしいの。
何を考えてる。 高連のノロマどもに遅れを取るバカがいるか。
取引成立かしら。
気前のいい話があるもんだな。先に言っとくが、さっきまで俺はミコが大嫌いだったんだぜ。
わかるわ。私も自分が嫌い。
ミコは自分たちが正義と勘違いして高連のクソどもに協力しやがった。素晴らしい山海も無法者がうろつく地味猛量の世界になっちまった。
あの戦争は間違いだった。選択を誤った。
俺たちだって元は大戦で行き場を失った山海人だ。お前らミコさえいなければこんなクソったれになり下がる必要はなかったのによ。つうことでよ、みんなの敵を取らせてもらうぜ。
私は違う。
やばいよ。
無理です。間に合いません。
But here you have an option again. I think it's better to go with the first one.
冗談さ。勇気あるな。だが組むつもりはない。おい、こいつを送ってやれ。
暇だ。
騙しやがった。仲間がいるぞ。
動くな。ミコがどうなってもいいのか。
何知らない。
こっちにだって一人いるぞ。
リーバク、落ち着け。そいつを俺に貸して下がれ。動くんじゃねえ。一歩でも動いたらこいつの頭が吹き飛ぶぞ。いえ、ドイツに雇われた龍脈協会。それとも高連か。
ボス、見つけました。衛星の陰に船が隠れてやがりました。
英海型のこれは貴族船です。
大魚の位置がバレた。
ミコと英海貴族のコラボ。こんなところまで来て何が望みだ。
だから知らない。
黙ってろコンスね。危うく騙されるところだったぞ。リーバク、面倒なことになったな。おい、後ろの大将も動くなよ。お前は手だれっぽいからな。今自分がどうするべきか分かってるな。さあ、どうすると思う。
カイト、僕たちは救いに。
動くな。二つ要求する。一つ、三つ数えたら人質を離せ。こちらも離す。二つ、俺様の船に近づくな。一つ目は異論なし。だが船を諦めろってのはな。
ボス。
お前に価値があるんだってよ。OK なら3つ数えるぞ。いいな。5勝手に。1。演技上手だったな、ミコモドキ。
本当に知らない人たちなのよ。
2。英会は主従関係がすごく厳しいんだって。お前雑魚そうなのに幸運だな。イーバク、奴と話すな。いつ捨てられるのか気が気じゃないだろう。
カイトは僕の護衛だ。
それを言ってもかけろよ。ワカ
カイト。
ガキ、お前これが初陣か。戦場では主従関係を明かすのはタブーだ。お前が先に狙われたらまずいだろう。おい、この英海貴族のガキどもを牢にぶち込んでおけ。船を抑えるのも忘れるな。
ミコはどうしますボス。
まとめて入れておけ。
ボス、このミコは危険だ。担ぎやがって。さっさと殺した方が身のためですぜ。
とっとと連れて行け。でも手は出すなよ。
ボス。
俺たちはマフィアだ。畜生に落ちる必要はねえ。
くそ、テューモンが反応してくれない。テュー名箱も取り除かれてるし。
貴族さん、手伝いましょうか。
自分で何とかするさ。
その音源、中古市場に流れてるような B 級品でしょ。劣化音源じゃ何をしたって同じ。その音源を渡された時からこれ仕組まれてたのよ。この龍脈の奥底にある純粋な龍鳴でもない限り開けるのは不可能でしょうね。あなたの冥界城が没収されなかった理由、理解できたかしら。
Yep. Well, no matter what you do, though, that's how it always ends up. So. Alright, so here, let me see here. There's two objects, I think. One of them is not a memory, one of them is. Next to you. Oh, must be that one.
密輸用の容器か。貼ってあるラベルは本物そっくりだ。
Oh, you do actually get it, okay. Well, I mean, it's not a memory, though. And then the book is the memory. There we go. So this is the Principles of the Ring Liberation Front. 8531 edition. Endless lumen light the way that the belt may rise again one day. These principles guided the Ring Liberation Front's guerrilla squad, a group of warriors who opposed United Mining. After the Lumen War, many of them became mercenaries or pirates. Fair enough.
大丈夫か。
応急処置はしたけど、これじゃ気休め程度ね。参った。
そんな顔をしないでください。ちょっと休めば大丈夫です。
すべて僕の。
未来の当主が何をおっしゃる。何事も経験です。
もし助けが必要なら言ってね。
Oh, this is a memory as well. Okay. Mirian god Binary. Binary's two gods whose head and tail are adjoined, never to meet, representing the never-ending flow of space-time. Legend has it that the gates of Binary, I guess, I don't know how to pronounce it precisely, reach beyond time and space, and those who pass through may be met with anyone from anywhere. Traveling beakers would often utter the prayers of Binary to each other before setting off on long journeys. Okay, so that's number 9, which is correct, I think. There is something else coming up here, but okay, all right.
早く出ないと出血がひどい。早く出ないと。
せっかくの計画が。貴族さん、どうかした？あなたも応急処置が必要？
巻き込まれたって思ってる。
何が？
ごめんね。あの時は君が危ないと思ったんだ。
何が言いたいのよ。恩を着せたいわけ？
いや、そうじゃないんだ。でもカイトは栄誉ある英海武人だ。どうか僕らの取った行動を分かってほしくて。
はいはい、栄誉ある貴族様に感謝いたします。
僕たちをバカにしてるの？
あのね、こっちの取引は成功しそうだったのよ。それが何？このざまは。 何も知らないくせに空気を読まずしゃしゃり出て、結果あんたの連れは撃たれて。
僕は
若、門を開ける方法を、自分がやるべきことを。
へいへい、もしかして買い物にトライしちゃってる感じ？前にここにいたやつも開けようとしてたな。みんなバカだな。貴族ちゃん、ボスから伝言だ。ありがとなった。あの船すげえからさ、パーツ分解すんのにも苦労の連続だぜ。
大魚に触るな。
最低でも半年はあれで生活できそうだわ。サンキュー、お坊ちゃま。
大魚に触るなって。
それから巫女もどき、言い争ってるけどさ、お前一人でも同じ運命だったからな。もしボスが解放したとしても、俺たちは巫女を見逃さねえ。ボスが出かけた時思い知るさ。
私は平気よ。ごめん、ちょっと言い過ぎた。少しイライラしてて。待って、今ちょっと話しかけないで。お姉様、やっと繋がったね。大丈夫そう？声が大きいよ。私は平気だけど面倒に巻き込まれちゃって。だから言ったじゃん。大丈夫よ。プラン3に変更ね。幸運にもボディチェックされなかったの。意外と紳士なのね。じゃあまた後で。
君？
ん？ああ、これのおかげ。うまく隠してるでしょ。
これは？
それ民生品じゃないな。戦時中高連の龍脈探査船でしか使用されていなかったはず。貴様何者だ？軍人か？龍脈を探して何がしたい？
今したいのは脱出。あなたたちと同じよ。そんなにいかにも信じられないって顔をしないで。とにかく私は敵じゃないから。
さっき話していた人は？
交易広場で女の子に会ったでしょ。うちの操縦士で良きパートナー。
プランさんって何を意味するの？
脱出計画。
いい方法があるの？
可能性は5割程度だけど、あの子を不安にさせたくなくて。
残りの5割の原因は？
まだわからない。ちょっと頭を整理させて。
Okay, so this is another one of those kind of free memories that you get. There it is. Yeah, it's the vocalizer. There we go. Okie dokie.
頼む。カイトの怪我が心配なんだ。方法があるなら僕らも連れて行ってほしい。
あなた探査車よね。え？
さっき聞いただろ。門も開けられないくらいさ。
完成度の高い流明が必要なら私が作ってあげてもいいよ。ここは多分流脈の中心だからきっと聞こえるはず。私が歌い始めたらその冥界上の集音口をこっちに向けて。
そんなことできるの？
用心を。その女はおそらく巫女。流脈対戦で力を探知し、流脈や艦隊を見つけ出した生体レーダー。闇に潜む暗殺者。
応急処置してあげたのに。私と 戦争に加担した巫女を同列に語らないでほしい。私は功労の巫女、自己の魂を研鑽するだけ。戦争の道具じゃない。疑う気持ちもわかるけどね。どうして竜明が作れるのに自分で門を開かないんだ。竜門を開くための発声法を習得してる巫女もいるわ。でも私の喉では不可能。これで信用してくれた？始めてもいい？
君の栄誉ある行動を信じるよ。
歌と栄誉と何か関係ある？
録音準備。
もうちょっと近くに。私の歌声は大きくないから。さっきのあの音、竜鳴よ。これを音源にすれば冥界上で門を開けられるはず。
A sample of Ada's voice from when we first met. It was faint as if it had been damaged, but her voice, it was so beautiful that I'll never forget it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is something that you also use in the very, very end. But maybe not. I don't remember precisely. Anyway, it does count as a memory, which is number 11. Okay, so let's go do that thing.
綺麗な歌声だ。
大したことじゃない。
門が開いたとして、その次は？
さっき5割って言ったのは、その先の奴らから逃れる案が浮かばなかったからよ。目をそらす方法を考えないと。
考えがある。
Okay, so now we have 3 options here. So it's recommended here to choose the second one.
英海線のハックは確かに難しくないけど、もし奴らがまだエンジン起動してなかったらどうするの？
エンジン音は聞こえてる。奴らもう起動してるんだ。今からすべきなのは。
And then this one, I think.
あなた本気で言ってるの？なら打ち合わせしましょうか。いいわ。それならいけるかも。
若、それはやりすぎです。
パートナーの子は準備できてるの？
大丈夫よ。遭難した貨物船に偽装して入港する予定。
見た目子供だけどやれるの？
無法者を餌にして育ってきた子だから心配しないで。それよりあなたよ、成功する保証はどこにもないって分かってる。本当にいいのね。
僕が負けた？
どこの家の子だ。奏で終わってもないのに門を開けようとした。
石門と千家の採掘権を持つ小貴族飛び家らしい。
3階での交渉失敗の席で高連を追い出された元凶の道理で。
陛下、これは栄誉ある試合とは言えません。旧家の者は試合前に歩を暗記していた。だから私は焦って。
若、言葉が過ぎます。
飛び家は陛下のご判断にケチをつけたいようですな。
とんでもないことでございます。李牧様は決してそのような意図は。
カイド、これは僕自身のことだ。
理不尽なことを申すでない。二人とも下がれ。彼らの不手際は私の不徳の致すところ。陛下、 ご容赦ください。
飛び家当主、信用を無下にしたな。聞くがよい。
英会暦351年3月40日12時、飛び家第16代子息は大同鉱脈の所有権裁定試合を行った。敗北は天が見届けた。よって大同鉱脈の所有権を剥奪とする。
加えてここでの暴言狼藉も当然許されざる振る舞い。本日をもって第一級鉱脈、すなわち龍脈千家義山石門の採掘権を全て剥奪する。
陛下、それはあまりにも。鉱山を失っては存亡の危機です。
飛び家当主、それはお主が考えるべきことだ。勝負の結果だけではない、軽率な行動の積み重ね、弱者になり下がった過程を考えるとよい。
英会心、どうしたの？
なんでもないよ。
いい？うちの操縦士ラミアはさっき入港して奴らと嘘の交渉をしているの。荷物を確認させろって言われてしまったら。準備できたら開けましょう。時間がないわ。
Indeed, indeed. Yep. So here we, after the flashback, open the door. So this part is like somewhat interesting, actually.
準備できたら開けましょう。時間がない。その前に言わせて。私はエイダラム、功労商船隊所属。英海貴族と知り合えて光栄に思います。
英海第9家トビ、官位3階貴族。でもリバクでいい。彼はカイト、僕の親衛隊で曰く生死を共にする従者だ。
マンドーは無償。あなたたちの決定に感謝します。
もし脱出に成功したらこの恩は一生をかけて報いるよ。
そんなの必要ないわ。
カイト、本当にごめん。でもここでお前を死なせるわけにはいかないんだ。
割に合いません。こんなことおやめください。
準備 OK ね。門が開いたらあの子がすぐに機密保持暗号を入力する段取りよ。
対立の加護のもと、魂よ太陽へ帰れ。
ラミア、暗号はこれよ。
太陽、ごめん。
走って。
カイト、僕たちも。
Oh, that's another one you get for free. It's just a Mirian gate. Within the Mirian shrines, to separate the lower and higher deities, only the gods that could chant the inscriptions on the massive gates were allowed to come and go. Yeah, that's just a kind of free one you get here. It's pretty easy to tune that one, but some of them are a bit trickier. This one is just like the first one, so it's very easy. Alright. that's pretty much it for the chapter here. You just have to finish it. All right.
お姉様成功よ。教わったパスを入れたら秒で爆発した。どっかの宴会戦えぐい、超ウケる。ハッチ周辺は大混乱。今がチャンスだよ。もう来てるわ、急いで。お姉様、6番ハッチよ。
太陽、ごめん。カイド、しっかり。
逃がすんじゃねえ。霊界のクソガキがぶち殺す。
急ぎましょう。
奴らを止めろ。
6番ハッチだ。あの子は。
来た、気をつけて。
なんだこの船。
あれは流脈共振機。高連の流脈探査船かが。
あんたたち市場で会った激ウザ男じゃな。船に触るな、触れるな。お姉様、レスキュー対象ってこれ。船に乗せてあげて、ラミア。本気で。後で説明するから急いで。
警告、熱源ロックオン感知。
航路急速上昇。
船体安全値 31% まで低下。
こっちには一歩も入らないでよ。
カイド、もう大丈夫だ。もうすぐここから逃げられるから。
二人とも荷物に捕まって。その二人こそお荷物なのにさ。ダミは分かってる。超加速準備。軌道離脱速度計算。目的地は目的地までの距離 2.5 天文単位。加速失敗。エンジンがオーバーヒートしてる。サブ電源系統をつないで。ナミア、わかんないよ。航路でこんなの初めてだもん。さっきの突入の時エンジンやっちゃったかも。
ミコ、これは高連の軍用探査船で間違いないな。
カイド、座ってた方がいい。
小娘たちがなぜこんな船に乗っているのかは問わん。だが聞け。
私たちの船なんだから黙ってて。
わめくな。一つ方法を教えてやる。この船は後方索敵用だ。緊急時はいつでも超加速ができるが、すぐシステムに止められる。ミコ、船体認証の権限を調整しろ。若、すみません。これをミコに。
It's another memory. So hyper travel instructions. Still remember the startled look on her face. She never would have thought the Ocean Guardian who stood beside her was seasoned Lumen war veteran.
消息限定解除。
やった、エンジン復帰。本当に動いてやんの？ラミア、分かったよ、準備開始。
システムがロックされます。警告、左舷走行被害甚大。
秒読み始めるよ。4。
カイト、傷口耐えられそうか？
私何かありましたかな？
早く座って傷口を押さえて。3。リバ君、いろいろ失礼なこと言っちゃってごめんね。助けてくれてありがとう。2。
カイトを救ってくれた君こそね。
1。下かぶ口として。っていうか、あんたたち誰？
私と知り合う前のエーダの物語はこんな感じだ。今から66年前に遡る。各勢力が入り乱れ、絶え間なく戦いが続く龍脈大戦。惑星工業連合、すなわち公連は大戦末期、3階の宗教組織巫女の塔に協力交渉を持ちかけた。巫女たちは3階の平定に協力する代わりに、自分たちの宗教的地位を高めることを条件として出したのである。協力関係が成立後、巫女の塔での訓練を受けた霊的行進ができる巫女を戦場に投入した。巫女は龍脈のエネルギーを用いて生体レーダーとして活躍し、死と兵器を司る代名詞になった。これは公連にとって予想をはるかに超える戦果であり、終戦後はその影響力の拡大を憂うようになった。公連は巫女の塔の宗教承認を撤回し、宗教税についても言及した。さらに世論を利用して大戦に参加した巫女の塔を糾弾。巫女たちは3階から全力で排除されたのだった。数年で巫女の勢力は衰退した。大戦の元凶として忌み嫌われ、残された巫女たちは死産隠遁した。しかしその天性の龍脈感知能力を欲しがる者もまた存在し、民間組織で活動を再開する者もいた。龍脈探査者から見れば素晴らしいパートナーだが、民衆の目には殺人鬼のように映っていた。だが巫女がどうであれ、私が逃亡していた数年間で一番心の支えになったのはヘイダだった。
Stay away from the flight deck. You shouldn't even be allowed on a witch's ship. Please accept them, Remy. These people saved me. Ada, I'm very grateful for your help, but I don't need to be accepted. Oh yeah? Then why don't you take your servant and leave? He's my guardian. Don't you dare speak of him like that. Good lumen, sir. Show some maturity. Alright, that's enough. We're all in this together. We shouldn't be fighting. Remy, is the communications back online? Not even close. It's completely busted. Usually this wouldn't be an issue, but we don't have any spare parts around. Well, this area we're in now was a battleground. Maybe we can find something in the wreckage. Kai, are you alright? Tell you what, Noble. You want to find a doctor for your serve guardian, Remy? Of course. If you help us do some scavenging, I suppose we can find you a doctor. What? Don't take advantage of people's injuries. Hey, people should pay for their stay. Don't listen to her. We'll find you a doctor no matter what. Oh, there's a choice here. Let's see. Let's have a look here. Probably that one. I can help, and I trust that you will uphold your promise. See, honorable as always. This is wrong. I guess they can stay for a bit. It's not that they're going to be here for long. If June doesn't mind. I can get to work now, but the wreckages here are mostly from the war, so I need exploration kits. Tell him where the kits are, Remy. Okay, I'm pretty sure like it's saved after the escape. Like the save system is a bit weird in this game. You never know exactly where it's coming. It shows up in the corner of the screen if you saw that, but if you blink or whatever, if you get distracted, you might not catch that. So I don't know, but as far as I know, like it's saved, so I'm gonna stop here for today. It is a great game though, like definitely there's still a lot more to go, obviously, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. The dialogue is great, the voices are pretty good, the music is great, and it's kind of like a mixture of visual novel with like these adventure slash puzzle sequences. Well, the puzzles are fairly easy actually, but yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good mix. It's a good blend. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow sometime. And yeah, check out the links in the description. There's a lot of cool stuff down there, so go and have a look. And I'll see you tomorrow. So take care, stay safe, and Otaku Up signing off. Peace. Alright, so the other issue actually is that I have no idea how to quit this. I think you might have to do this way. There we go, that works. Alt F4 works. It was actually almost 2 hours. I thought it was a bit quicker than that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back probably tomorrow. So peace.